Hello, welcome to another Reading My TBR reading vlog. I am officially, finally starting Unearthed by Amie, Kaufman and Meagan. It has been a long time coming. I went to the launch of, I reckon it might have been book 2? Was it book 1? I don't remember. One of them. And I still haven't read it. Finally gonna read it. I have heard not the best things about it, like mostly that it was just like okay, but I do love Amie and Meagan, so I'm still hoping it's a good time. I'm just not going to go in with really high expectations. And while we have a chat and catch up, I'm going to make some well, probably just one in this clip of my Eras Tours bracelets. The show isn't until February and it is currently July, so I have some time to make them. But so far I've got losing him, missing him, and loving him, and then love, because it's golden, and then drunk in the back of the car. Right now I think I'm going to make Can You Just Not. I've been really, like, I suck at trying to figure out how long I need these to be because I have really small wrists myself. So like that much there covers my wrist. You can't even see it because it's an invisible string. Tying you to me. But it's stretchy string, so like we should be good, right? I have not even edited my last vlog yet, so I need to do that soon. But I also need to edit my Do You Know Your Slang vlog because that has a sponsorship in it and I need to get them to approve the sponsorship part first, and that needs to be up by July 31st and it is July 22nd right now. So yeah, hopefully this vlog isn't as long as my last vlog because I was reading 4 books in that vlog and it takes me forever to read. Okay, I've got my letters. Which colors do I want? Do I make it rainbow? Okay, I'm gonna go for a rainbow. So the Unearthed duology is a sci-fi, it was something like Indiana Jones in space or something. You can't even see me making this because it's like out of shot. This is a great angle, hey. Like you can't even see that I'm holding a bead. I think this is also enemies to lovers. We've got Jules, who is like, he studies alien cultures, and then Amelia, who goes by Mia, is like a scavenger, and they're both going to this new world where everyone's been murdered or died or whatever, some mysterious thing happened. I'm gonna come back when I finish this because I have less to say than I thought I was going to. Okay, now the moment of truth. The first bracelet I made, I ended up dropping 3 times before I could get it tied. I also don't know what I'm going to wear to the Eras Tour yet. I hope this is big enough. Okay, it's gonna be a little small, but it fits me. So, I oddly think I'm gonna go in lovers era, even though I'm not a lover girly. Like I'm a reputation speak now girly. But I don't know, I just kind of want to wear pink. Like I want to wear something bright and fun. So I already know I'm not going to go as reputation. Saying I'm not a lover girly, I'm making a lover bracelet right now. Yeah, like pink, a dress with pockets would be nice. I hope I'm tying all of these well enough. None of them have come apart yet. And then I'm putting a little bit of, I have Mod Podge glue because that's all I had. Seems to be working. But yeah, still don't know what I'm wearing. I'm also going to the Starfall Ball a week later. And I don't know what I want to wear there either. Here is the bracelet. Can you focus? Can you just not? And it's in rainbow. I'm gonna go edit that Do You Know Your Slang video now, and then hopefully I can start Unearthed today. The Jonas Brothers are coming. They've never toured Australia. They have a song called Australia, and they've never toured Australia before. Their show was 3 weeks after Taylor Swift. 2 weeks after the Starfall Ball. I do not have money. Time to get to work. Get that YouTube dollars. Please subscribe, watch the ads, get a YouTube premium account, and watch my videos. I need money. I'm not gonna eat for the next 6 months. Because it's like either food or Jonas Brothers tickets. I don't even know how I'm gonna pay my rent. I haven't read anymore. That's the whole update. I forgot I had this. And like, it's the last month of winter and I only just remembered it now. So, expect to see me in this a lot now. Has a hood, it has a really long hood. It's super cozy and warm, and since my gas bill doubled, I'm not putting my heater on for the rest of winter, so this is keeping me warm. I took a short break from Unearthed to read a book I needed to review, which was The Fate We Make by Simone Warren, which is her autobiography, and whew, she went through a lot. I have an Instagram post about it, and my review is on Goodreads, but not Storygraph, because the book is not on Storygraph. I need Storygraph to like pick up the pace. Like, I know they're run by a very small team and stuff, but Amazon is no longer updating Goodreads infrastructure, so that's about to collapse. And Storygraph doesn't have all the books yet. I also have been doing some editing of my other vlog, my Iron Fae vlog, which should, well, it will be up by the time this vlog goes up. It's 47 minutes long. But that's pretty good for 4 books. I read some more of Unearthed today. I'll probably read some more after I finish this clip as well. I am 60 pages in. I feel like this is going to be a very character-based book then, because nothing has really happened so far. Like, they did get to the temple a lot earlier than I thought they were going to, so clearly this temple is not the big thing unless they spend the rest of the book in one temple. But yeah, it's mostly just been getting to know them, their backstory, the world they're on, which is called Gaia. They just literally named this other planet after Earth. And I'm seeing some grumpy sunshine here, which it is grumpy female, sunshine male. I'm not hating it, but I'm not like overly excited yet either. So maybe now that they're at the temple, some things will happen. But like, what is gonna happen? Like, I thought the temple was going to be the big thing at the end, and they were just going to take the whole book to get there, and there would be lots of things in between. But they're already there. So, what's going to happen next? What do you mean your classes were in person? I mean, the teachers and the students are all physically in the same room, not virtual. What, like the guy on the screen is a real person? You can talk to him, and he can talk to you. Or shout at you for daydreaming, then tell your father all about it at tea. This was written in 2017. Virtual classes being the norm. It's different now. can't do this again. Like, if you're not let in immediately, I have this feeling you're never going to be let in.
What, how long did it take you to get your Taylor Swift ones?
I never did.
You filming yourself getting tickets?
Hopefully. I went and saw the Jonas Brothers 3D movie in cinemas like 15 years ago. Let me in. I feel like I deserve it more than people who are like 15 now. Yeah, it told me I got my password wrong like 3 times, and then it was taking forever to load, and then it took me to like what looked like an error message, but it was like a please wait instead, but it was formatted to look like an error message, and then it took forever. Oh my god. Enjoy my $1,000, Jonas Brothers. Go buy something nice. Hello! It is Sunday at the moment. I just got off my sprints and chats with Kat with Lana. That was so good to talk to her and like learn about her bookish life online and everything. And we filmed a bonus segment, which hopefully people will see one day. And I was reading Unearthed. I have a little less than 100 pages to go. Yeah, because that's where the book ends, so there's like still bits. They got through the temple thing before the end of the book. So once they were like in the temple really early, I was like, okay, they're just going to spend the entire book in the temple. But there's still 100 pages to go, and they're out of the temple. I genuinely have no idea what's going to happen next. Because the government just showed up as well, because they found what the like temple was leading to in the end, and the government killed the people that were chasing them. So I think they're going to team up with Javier, who is one of the people from the team that were chasing them, because he was like the least bad of the lot. And I don't know, are they going to get into this spaceship and then leave the government behind? Like, what's going to happen? Don't know. Also, the thing that annoys me so much about these chapter headings, let's focus, they're not centered, so the chapter numbers aren't in the middle of the spiral. They're like, they overlap. So when it was like chapter 1, I didn't even notice there was a 1 there because it was hidden in the spiral. Like that. It was so annoying. Do you see that 1? It's like right on the edge of the spiral. So somebody just, whoever was formatting this, could have done better. I have finished Unearthed by Amie, Kaufman and Meagan Spooner. And I enjoyed it. It was much better than I thought it was going to be after hearing other people's thoughts on it. So I guess going in with low expectations benefited the book. Yeah, I love Mia and Jules. And like, I genuinely thought the end of it was going to be getting to the end of the temple, but that happened like 100 pages before it ended, and then there was a whole another thing where they found what the temple led to and the government showed up, and then I gasped on the last page. I was like, oh, I didn't actually see that one coming. Spoiler alert, it's the fact that there aren't actually aliens, and the people who, well, the aliens that are the Undying are actually human. So that makes sense. The fact that things were written in human languages. So my guess is these humans are the people who were lost on that like Alpha Centaurus thing that happened, I don't know, 50, 100 years ago or whatever. And they got lost, and then Earth ended up giving up on them because they couldn't find them or like heard back from them. So I'm guessing it's them. And time works differently out in space, doesn't it? So they probably had more time to put all of this together. Don't know how they had time to build temples. Maybe that planet was already there and the humans co-opted it, but like, you know, as humans do. Now we move to Undying, and this one is actually shorter than Unearthed, which when you really look at them, yeah, it is, but this one's 300 pages. So theoretically it shouldn't take me long. However, this one is signed by only Amie, so it must have been the Unearthed release event that Meagan came down for. So I need to meet her again so she can sign Undying. Oh, and this is my J. Amie Meagan shelf, and Empire of the Vampire used to live right here, and I could fit nothing else on that shelf. So now I've moved it, and Unearthed and Undying will go there because I just like them better with the sci-fi. So now Empire of the Vampire lives down here with Red Rising. I don't know, that felt right as well. Maybe it's the Pierre Ford connection. I am still reading Undying. I'm like 40 pages in, and they've been on this spaceship and nothing much has happened yet, but I think they're about to get off the spaceship, so hopefully we'll get some more things happening. I feel like I'm probably gonna have ended up liking book 1 better. And I'm currently on Meredith's sprints. Like right now, we're in our first sprint, so I'm hoping to get a lot of reading done today. So they just like landed on Earth in a shuttle, and the aliens, which they are apparently indeed aliens because they bleed blue, not humans, but I feel like they come from humans. So, but the Undying knew that they could just come to Earth and make it look like it was a piece of space junk falling down from the Earth, and no one would pay attention to it or like go and find it because there's like space junk falling all the time, and like we can see that, and they look like shooting stars and stuff. This happened like last week or the week before in Melbourne.
Hundreds of people in Melbourne have witnessed an unusual event overnight, suspected to be a meteor or space junk passing overhead. Now, residents were completely puzzled with...
It was put down to being like a Russian satellite was falling into our atmosphere. Nobody's gone and found it because everyone just assumed that it burnt up. Was it aliens? They're squirrels, right? Like, if they can shapeshift to look like humans, they can choose what humans. And this director DeLuca, who sounds like they're probably not going to believe anything that Mia and Jules are saying. He's a Undying Scroll, right? This is Mia's point of view. She. What? This is still Mia's point of view, and Mia is the one who said this sentence. What? Okay, I have finished Undying, which is like the quickest I've finished a book in quite a while because I have been like reading since 10, and it is like 6 p.m. now. I did stop for some chats on sprints because their sprints are still live right now. And I went grocery shopping today. But other than that, I read. So I was right the first time. There were no aliens. They are humans, and they're from the Centauri mission. They don't bleed blue. That was just like stuff from their suits. I never actually mentioned it, but like the Undying humans, they're like taller than average humans are down on Earth, and they're all like that. And I'm pretty sure that's because they've lived with less gravity than us, so they've been less pushed down by gravity. And they were all from like tan to really dark skin colors. There were no like white Undying, and that's probably because they all ended up, like the original mission people came from all over the world. And then to get through the 300 years to where they have the people now, they all had to like mix with each other. So that was probably the predominant skin colors. I did quite enjoy this. So the first one is very like contained, and it's very like the majority of the book, it's just Mia and Jules. And then right at the end, it's like, oh my God. This one is like worldwide catastrophe the entire time. And I so appreciate that it didn't happen in America. Some of the Undying did land on America, but the main thing was happening in Europe, which just makes more sense to me because there's like more countries in like the area of Europe, so you'd be able to get more people together faster than like if it was America, which is just one country, and America just would have shot them all anyway. Well, Europe hesitated a bit and was like, you guys, we could work this out. I'd say they wouldn't have shot, but they asked questions first and then shot, not shot first and asked questions later. Right at the end though, I thought it was gonna go so badly. Jules was shot while on live stream. Do kind of love that like the big thing happened on live stream. And that the way that they won was everyone across the world watching that live stream and getting together. And then it did that, I hate when it does like a jump forward and everything's fine thing. I want to see them fixing everything. But yeah, they did that and he's fine, thank God. And then it did another jump forward, and the last chapter was in Dex's POV. So I feel like they set that up so there could have been a sequel series to this. Oh, and in this one, let's focus. They fixed the formatting. The numbers are in the middle of the spiral. Thank you. Still don't understand what's happening on the cover though, because it looks like it's, yeah, there's rock here, so it looks like they're on a like alien text structure on Gaia. They weren't on Gaia at all in this one. Anyway, finally got that duology off of my TBR, so time to pick something else that's been on my TBR to read. And this time I'm only giving 2 options to vote for. The best way to vote is to go to my community tab and vote on that poll there, or you can just comment down below and let me know. So the 2 options are Stepsister by Jennifer Donnelly. This one I've put on every single poll so far, and I should read it. So this one is Cinderella's retelling about one of the stepsisters. The other option is Verona Comics. I think I put this on just one of the polls before. Romeo and Juliet retelling their parents' own rival comic book stores. And I hope they don't die in the end. But yeah, go vote. Comment down below if you have read the Unearthed duology, or if you just want to let me know you're here, leave me some sort of space or spaceship or alien emoji down below. And please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and here are some other vlogs you might like.